truly, the Cheesy Toy Reviewer. Hope life is treating you good, and hopefully you and your family are staying safe and all that. Today we're going to be reviewing, probably one of my least favorite characters and series for that matter in the Transformer universe, and that is the Beast War series. We're going to be taking a look at Optimus Primal, along with Bumblebee and a couple other things, but the main focus is going to be on Optimus Primal. And I contemplated on whether I was actually going to review this guy or not, but I decided, that's about a couple weeks ago, that I just can't review Decepticons all the times. If I'm going to be a versatile reviewer, I'm going to have to review Autobots as well. So, yeah, there's that. So we're going to be reviewing actually mostly Autobots today. So, but before we get started, I wanted to show you something that was pretty cool. Hasbro put out a Studio Series 86 line. Let me get out of here. Sorry for the camera movement here. And I found this guy, and he is really, really neat. The 86 line Studio Series Scourge. And he is just really, really, really cool. Now, they only had one of them. So, unfortunately, I will not be cracking him open and reviewing him. He's going to stay in this box just as he is. But we can take a look at the box itself. As you see, the figure itself, they did a real nice job on him. Of course, you have a little picture of him on the side there, and with the Transformer Movies logo. Back of the box shows him in robot mode, and in, I'm not sure if that's spaceship or jet mode. I would border along and say I was considered more of a spaceship. But either way, he's a sharp looking character. That shows him in one of the poses you could put him in. He's got a weapon that has a projectile that you can put on the gun. And this is the side here. Has 86 highlighted in red with little window to show. And you see right there. Studio Series 86. Number 5. I'm assuming that's what figure number he stands in the series. Yeah, he's not going to be open because I only had one of them. And he's been a figure I've been wanting for some time. So he's going to go back on my shelf where he shall be in touch. Now, if I happen to run across one again, I may wind up picking up and reviewing him. But for the time being, he's not going to get reviewed. We're going to be reviewing a total of 4 toys in total. I picked up a couple small guys. And most of these are from the Kingdom series in the War for Cybertron set. The first one we're going to start with is, we'll start with a Vertebrake. And we'll get it, Vertebrake. And he is, I guess you'd say, a Decepticon. The only one I'll be looking at in this show today. You show him in robot mode and alt mode. And that's the picture of him in front with the little dinosaur on the little cardboard backing. They're $10 a piece. So they're not going to break the bank. With that said, I haven't opened any of these yet, but I'm willing to venture a guess that you're probably going to get your money's worth, in it being that, you get what you pay for, and I don't expect this to hold up too well. However, let's crack them open and take a look. I could go about it and try to get it so I don't do it this way, opening them up, but whatever. It's a $10 figure, and I highly doubt anyone's going to lose any sleep over it. I'm certainly not. So here we go. Alright, so put that little package over there. And of course, even on these little guys, they got to make them, I guess, theft-proof, I'm assuming. So they're going to put the little tie-ins there. And so let's take them out. This is his weapon. I'm going to assume this is his weapon / tail. Let's take a look at it. This is vertebrae here. He's got the little primal version of the Decepticon logo on his chest. Feels very light. Feels very flimsy, to be quite honest with you. But let's see how it works out here. And yep, so you put that in his arm, and he's got himself a bit of a, I guess you can call that spinal cord sword. Right there. See if he stands up on his own. Let's see. Okay. So he does stand up on his own. So that's kind of cool. At least they made him so he can stand up. He's very poseable. I won't say that much. See, very poseable. Feet move around nicely. Leg joints, they pivot, swivel, all that jazz. Like that. So to their credit, that's not too bad. So, arms, of course, very versatile. And the head, it swivels and turns. So that's nice. Okay. Not terrible thus far. I dropped his weapon / tail / whatever you want to say. So, I don't see any specific instructions on how to train. Oh, here we go. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We got the War for Cybertron little thing there. Put that back in the box. I'm going to take a look at the instructions here. Okay. Okay. Here we go. I'm thinking it's going to be fairly easy, but what do I know? Looks like you're going to flip this like this. Pull this back here, and you're going to pop his head back in there. I think. And you're going to put this up here like this. Right there. It's kind of like there, see? Already coming along nicely. And then okay, let's try this over. So we got it. Okay, the arms pivot in like this. Right. According to this. So they don't seem to go in easily. They're resisting a bit, and I don't want to break them. But it won't be the first time I've broken one of these on my review, and I'm going to assume you put these down here like this. So now you kind of have him in, kind of attack mode, if you will. So, like that. And then you're going to like that, and you're going to put his tail on here. And I'm pretty sure that's it. Tail is on. And you got yourself vertebrae. And upload, which would be a skeleton of a dinosaur. So, yep, right there. Yep. Very exciting stuff. Very simple. Not very hard to transform him. I only had to look in the instructions once or twice just to make sure I was doing it right. But I mean, I had him figured out. So we're going to flip this back over like this. Pop his arms back over here. Put his head back over here. And then put his chest plate back out. And there you go. He's back in robot mode. We're going to give him his weapon so he feels important. There we go. We're going to put vertebrae back in the background there. Why not? Give him a small little spot in the background right there. So that's vertebrae. The next one I found, he was kind of neat looking. And from the outside appearance, it looks like they did a pretty solid job on him for a smaller toy. And that is Optimus Prime. Yes, they did a truck version of Optimus Prime in the Kingdom series. Which, don't know how that works exactly, but whatever. No judgments here. He's there. I haven't seen the third. No one's seen it because it hasn't come out yet. The third installment of the War for Cybertron series, where it takes place. It looks like, at least from the teasers, with the beast mode robots. So we're gonna pop him open. All right, here we go. All right, here's Optimus Prime. Right there. As I said, it looks pretty solid, right? Don't look bad at all. We'll see how well he transforms and how he feels to the hand. And I don't like taking the razor blade to the really tight joints when I have these things on, just because I don't want to cut it up the razor. So let's pop Optimus Prime out. It's a bit more difficult to pop out. It was here, but there we go. We got Optimus Prime out. And, I mean, he feels okay. Very posable, very flexible, much like most figures that they make these days. Head turns. Looks nice. I gotta say, for a little figure, looks nice. There's his wheels on the back. Let's take his iconic weapon out. The gun that everyone knows and remembers. See right here, and you got yourself a mini version of his iconic gun. So, so far so good, not bad. Let's put his hand. Let's give him his weapon. He's ready to go. He's ready for battle. This little Optimus Prime figure. And heck, I gotta say, it seems like they've done a good job on him, especially for a little $10 toy. If I were to get this as a kid, I'd probably be pretty happy with this. I think I would. Probably make me want to get the bigger version because, they have umpteenth millionth versions of Optimus Prime and mostly all the other figures too. But still, for a little $10 toy, this is not a bad little toy. Okay. Put him down. I mainly don't use the instructions, but I like to open them up and just give them a quick, show you guys what it looks like. So we're going to do that. Okay. And this little instruction manual, Optimus Prime. Okay, so let's take a look here. Alright, first thing we're going to do is take a little gun off. And it looks like his head goes in. Right. And his arms swivel out. Oh no, that's his fists. Okay, you can push his little fists in. Like that. And this goes this way, I believe. Cover that up. And let's see. We're going to swivel it this way. So, and then do this. Like that. Assume this goes like this. I'm assuming here like this. Push this in like this. And you have him, his little cab there. And let's see. So I got this, and you can click this together. See? Like that. Legs fold in like that, and just push that back like that. And then this, I would assume. Oh, okay, I see. I think you gotta do this first before you do that. So I think this goes back like this. Probably should. I know I probably should look at the instructions, but I don't know. I'm just stubborn like that. That's probably how I break these things sometimes, but whatever. Okay. Well, that doesn't go back that far, I don't think. Here we go. Okay, so we got the front up. That's what I was trying to accomplish there without breaking it. And then this would go in here. See how this got the little peg piece right there? Pop that in right there. I was gonna say it didn't look right the other way. I was like, oh, I'm missing something there. But we got it in there. Okay, and here we go. Here's Optimus Prime in alt mode. Does it look great? No, not really. Will it pass for an Optimus Prime truck? Sure, I guess. He looked much more impressive in robot mode, to be quite truthful. But, I mean, imagination and all that, you can make it work if you're a kid. Not a bad little figure. Again, not a bad little figure for $10. I have to say that. So let's put him back in robot mode. And we're going to pull these back out. So we're going to flip that back up like that. flip it back up like this. And pop his little hands out right there. So hands just go in and out. Very simple. Like that. And they're going to lift that up. And of course, pop his head back out. And there you have Optimus Prime back in robot mode. We'll give him his gun so him and Vertebrae can battle it out in their ever-ending war for domination. Or in Optimus Prime's case, the war against the terror of the evil Decepticons. So we're gonna put him back there, and him in Vertebrae. Or maybe not. Maybe they're just like chit-chatting and talking about the day. Talking about all the to-dos and what's going on in the world. Who knows? Maybe they're friends. Alright, next one we're going to now look at. And he is one of the more popular figures to come from the Netflix original series from Walmart. And that is Bumblebee. This little guy right here. Let's move this back a little bit. Right there. We got Bumblebee, and what's special about this Bumblebee is he transforms into his original Volkswagen Beetle alt mode. The box is like every other Netflix box. It's white and red. And you got a little side artwork there. And then it shows him in vehicle mode and, of course, robot mode. And he is, what I would have to say, one of the cooler ones out of the recent wave of Netflix Transformers. So let's open them up here. I just want to open them up. Let's pop them out. And I like to show this stuff here. This is a little placard. We'll use Optimus Prime as leverage there. That's a little placard thing. Majigger. This comes with it too. And it looks like you could slide it in. I think this, oh, what's going on? How you doing there? How's life? Thank you for stopping in. This is a little background that comes with the figure, and you can make, various little whatever with it. And of course, it comes with the instruction manuals. And if I remember correctly, he should be relatively easy to transform. He's much like Cliff Jumper, except he looks a little different. But here's his instructions for the sake of checking them out. Bumblebee right there. Right there. He's a 20-step process robot. I'm not gonna bother looking at the instructions because, quite frankly, I don't want to. Okay, so here we have Bumblebee right here, and he's a sharp-looking little figure. He feels decently enough made. He's got the little Autobot symbol on his foot. Of course, the classic Bumblebee, the original G1 symbol would be right there. Flip him around a little bit there, and you see you have that hatchback to the Volkswagen Beetle. But he's a decent looking figure. He doesn't feel like he's made out of utter garbage, so I'm sure things do pop off like on most Transformers, but I do feel feels like he's one of the better made ones. We'll put him down right there. And he comes with a couple guns. It looks like the guns combine. Comes with a few different little attachments, actually. Hope you're having a great day, by the way, Megan. So it comes with some little attachments here. These turn into his gun. I may have to look at the instructions for these. I can't figure it out. I'm sure I can, but anyways, first things first. you can take these and put these in his hand right here. So he's got himself 2 guns if you want to make 2. See, right there. It also goes on the side too if you want to put these on the side right here. Like this. Put these on the side like that. So I want to put one on the side and one in his hand. You can do that. I know there's a way to turn his gun into like some big cannon type thing. Let me just take a quick look. See if I can figure that out. Let's put you there for now, Bumblebee. You sit there and hang out with your 2 compadres in the back. Okay. Alright, yeah, it does, and it does. It turns into like some kind of bazooka thing. So, let's take it here, let's put this together. So it goes like this. So over here, you got a little piece there. So, and then you're going to take this right here. Does this pop open or no? Yeah, that does, but for his gun attachment, you're not going to do that. Looks like you can do it in multiple combination of ways. And then you're going to take these little guys here, right there, and you're going to stick them in there. There, come on, get in there, you son of a biscuit. Okay. And then you could take that and put it in like a bazooka, like a rocket launcher. See, like this. There you go. Bumblebee has himself a fancy looking rocket launcher. See? So, I've never seen Bumblebee so violent, to be quite honest with you. Bumblebee was always such a lovable character. Let's see. If I remember correctly, to transform him, you're going to take this little, start off, you're going to take that little hatchback piece off. And then this comes off, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. And then this flaps up that way. See? Pull this off. And you're going to flip that up that way. Oh. And let's see. This snaps on. You gotta snap it on. Although, there we go. See, snaps on. And you even have the little Volkswagen Beetle symbol right there too. I don't know if it shows up on camera. It might not show up on camera. And let's see if I remember correctly. This goes like this. Gotta take this off here. See, take this off over here, and you're gonna flip the wheels around. So, see right there. You got here. Then it goes like this. Right there, see like this. And then see how that goes like this? Flip the wheels around like that, and you're going to snap the 2 front pieces together. And then you have him, and this goes like this, I believe. No. How we go? I don't want to have to look at the instructions. God damn it. You're going to make me look, aren't you? Fine. Look at the freaking instructions. So I was close. I was close, but not close enough. Take his legs and flip him this way. See, like that. Hey, what do you want from me? I'm a guy. Men don't like looking at instructions. Unless we have to. So, whatever. Don't judge me. Yeah, there we go. So, as you see, you have that piece right there and that piece right there. Now you're thinking, okay, well, what do I do now? Because you got that spot right there. Well, that's where you come in with a little hatchback here. Oh, that's right. These have to be like this. He uses hands as the hatchback holder. So you're going to see it right there. You take these little two things here, and you're going to put this in like this, and then line like that. Jeez, what a pain in the butt. I'm not having a good day here with this. I can freely admit that. Okay, so how am I doing this here? God dang it, instructions again one last time here. I'm sure I can figure it out. Okay, he's got to be up like this. Well, he's going to flip up like this, like that, like that, like that. Okay, there we go. I knew that all along. Trust me, I did. Just take my word for it. Just take my word for it. Oh yeah, look at that. That's kind of cool. It's cool how that works out. Okay, you can do a lot of different things here with this. Okay, so you could put the cannon in the back here. That's kind of neat. Okay, that's kind of neat. Let's see. First things first, let's get this figured out though. And then we'll mess around with the other cannon things you could do. So like that. I knew I'd get it sooner or later. Had to look at the instructions a couple times, which did not make me happy, but okay. See, then you put them in like this. And there you go. Alright, and there you go. You have Bumblebee in his Volkswagen mode. Okay. Rolls nice too. Not bad. It's kind of cool that they went that route and they released it that way. I think they did that to make the fans happy, which is always nice. Now, I was noticing when I was looking at the instructions, because it's always important to look at the instructions, as I always say, that you can do little different variants here with Bumblebees. Like, look, you can place the cannon right there, and you can also add little things like to his vehicle mode. So, for example, so if we did this, let's take this back off. this off here. Don't be stubborn. Okay, so let's get this back off. And then we do it like this, at least according to the instructions. We do it like this. Like this. So I take it like this. According to this, if you do this, you pop this little doohickey out here. See this little doohickey right there? Oh, by the way, this also makes a shield for Bumblebee, too. Use that as a shield. But, first things first. You take this little piece right there, put it like that, and you put the things in there like that. You can take this cannon and leave. Goes on like this. And there you go. You have them in, like, I don't know, dangerous Volkswagen Beetle mode. I mean, I think it looks kind of goofy, but it's cool if they gave you the option. And you can also let's get them back in here. I'm going to break this thing. I just know I am. I'm not gentle with these. I never was gentle with them way back in the day either. Which, you know. But, okay. So we're going to put this back on here because I wanted to show you one of the things you could do with it. So we're going to put this back in his hands, like that. I'm not the most, well, let's say other people could transform these things a lot crisper and faster than I can, but I eventually get him. Again, that's primarily because I just refuse to look at instructions and they just annoy me. But you could do some things here. So we're going to take his gun apart now, right? Here, so I got this little bazooka thing. No, we don't want to do that. We need that piece. I take these little side pieces out, and I take this off, and then this off. And at least according to the back here, where would these go? How would you stick that on there? I mean, I could see where they would fit. They should fit. See that little hole right here? They should go in like this. Anyways, whatever. I'm not going to go that far into it. I don't care enough. But you can put these on here like this. And you have kind of like a sled type thing. In case he needs to truck it in the snow, maybe. I don't know. Whatever. And it looks like that fits in there, but that doesn't work. Anyways, I'm not going to mess around with it. I've spent too much time on this guy. Anyways, so let's pop his legs back out. We're going to put him back in robot mode. So Come on, let go. There we go. You're hurting me! I know, Bumblebee, I am. Okay, so there we go. Alright, so we're going to put him back in robot mode here. He's pretty easy to unassemble. Honestly, man, I know I'm not the best at transforming these things sometimes. Like, people are like, wow, what the hell? How can you do one? Well, I don't care. It's not that important to me. So we're going to take this off, pop his chest back open, and put the little Volkswagen flap down. Here you got his head right there. And then you got his arm right here, which turns back around that way. And so you got, see right there? And you can swivel his body around like this. And first things you want to do is pop the wheels back in like this. See, like this. There we go. And then you gotta push this down and pop this back here like this. The door over the wheel. And here we go. You have Bumblebee back in robot mode. That doesn't look right. I don't think so. Something about that does not look right. This definitely doesn't look right. Let me do this again. Here we go. So like this. Like this. Okay. I guess. I mean, he's there. And we're going to put him next to Optimus Prime. And do a comparison. Compared to the... See, that doesn't look right, does that? That does not look right. I mean, he stands up, but I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Possibly. But here we go. Oh, can't forget this. This goes back on here like that. See? That goes back on there like that. So that is Bumblebee. And we're going to put him back here to hang out with Optimus Prime. And hang out there. And we're just starting a big old meeting back there. I don't know. We were going to discuss how suck I am at transforming these things sometimes. Which, to be fair, it's true. Whatever. You know what? I'm going to put it back in here because I'll have to do it later. We're going to put him back in his bubble. Going back in your bubble, bubble boy. No! Please don't! Please don't, I don't want to. No! Alright. And if I had fun with Bumblebee, I can only imagine how much fun I'm going to have transforming Optimus Primal, who's a Beast War character, which I just absolutely despise. I hate Beast War characters. I hate the cartoon. I hate the cartoon back then. I thought it was a dumb cartoon. I thought the CGI animation was hokey at best. And yeah. Now we're getting a reoccurrence from the characters. So I'm going to put these guns back in here. I don't want to go back. Yeah, that was free. Yeah, well, not for long. It's weird, you can have the exact same piece, and sometimes you gotta see how that much went in much easier. cute. Let's get our box back over here. I'll tell you, that was a chore and a half. Your little Bumblebee. Made me work for that one. I don't appreciate that too much. Just want you to know that. Okay, so we're going to slide him back in the box, and he'll be sold. I'm going to pop him up on eBay. This is, in general, I don't keep Autobots in my collection. I'm sure he'll get a good home somewhere. Someone will give him the TLC he probably deserves. So there we go. This figure's only $18. I think he's worth it. Yeah. He looks like he's fairly posable. He's made pretty decently enough. You saw how much I was bending him around. And he's a nice looking figure. Whether you're a kid and you want to play with them, or if you're an adult and you want to display them, it'll look good on your shelf. Definitely worth the $18. Those two little guys down there, whether they're worth 10 is debatable. But I mean, what are you gonna get for $10 these days? Not much. All right, and last but not least, we're gonna look at Optimus Primal. From the War for Cybertron series, Netflix exclusive, and this is, of course, from the Beast War series. I'm going to pop him open. Oh, well, I guess I'll do the nickel tour here. There you go. You have him in gorilla mode on the side and robot mode on the side there. Have the box art. Packaging is nice. Overall, looks pretty nice. You know? I won't say the artists who worked on these did a nice job. We're going to open this up. Right there. And this I don't even have to do because I opened these up before. So I wanted to do the inspection. There we go. There you go. Here's Optimus Primal. There's this little background thing that you can put them on. It's kind of neat, I guess, in the sense that if you wanted to. Oh, there's Blackarana. Oh, what's her name? Blackarana? Oh, Blackarana. Was that a sticker? You get a bonus sticker in there? What? Oh, that's kind of neat. I don't know if that's a trading card or a bonus sticker. Honestly. Oh, it's a trading card. Look at that. You get a little trading card in there. That is neat. I didn't notice that before. It comes with a little trading card. So, I mean, I guess I'm not sure if that's worth anything. But still, it's neat that they do that. That's kind of neat. But it has a little stand there. I'm assuming this might be there in case you want to like show them off. So you could do something like that. See? I wanted to show them off, display him outside of the box. And if you look here, he has his swords, which I'm going to have to pop out. Luckily, I don't have to do too much. Let's do that. So here's Optimus Primal. Let me give him his weapons. Let's see here. Okay. Does that... Okay. Oh, that's good to know. That makes sense. I was going to say, like, what? Don't even tell me you can't even put his weapon in. I'd probably be a little upset if that was the case. This would go this way, though, I believe. I forget what kind of sword this is called. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Something S. Winchester. Something. Whatever. So, close his hands back up there. And that should close up. Okay, so there we go. There you go. There's Optimus Prime in robot mode, of course, with the swords. Very posable. I always like to do the pose test. Just twist him around a bit. Give him a good workout. Just to see what he's all about. Um, let's see. Okay. Um, his arms are a little stiff, but all in all, still a very posable figure. Not too bad. See? And his head. His head, of course, moves up and down a little bit there, turns left, right, so you can see where he's going. There's the back of him. I'm not a big fan of the Beast Wars franchise. Maybe to fans of the franchise, this figure looks like, nice and cool looking. To me, this looks like a hot mess. But what do I know? I thought the Beast Wars franchise was always dumb. Anyways, we take his swords out. I believe he has a little side projection, like you can like pop these out here, see, and that comes out like that. There we go. He has them on both sides, but if you pop them out, he has like little lasers that come out of his fur. Okay. Anyways, I digress. Let's see if I can figure this guy out without having to look at the instructions. I'd much rather not have to do that. Okay, there we go. That pops off. That's easy enough. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. So here we go. Here, you flip that around, and that gives you his gorilla chest. Let's see. Okay, and that's from the only reason why I knew that is because dealing with the Seekers, their heads turn. So there you go. Now he's in sort of gorilla mode already. I'm going to assume you turn this around. And let's see. Okay. All right. And I really think, is that it? It can't be that simple, can it? Maybe? Can it? Okay, I believe that's it. Wow, that was fairly simple. He's in gorilla mode. Okay. And you can, of course, move his head up and down like that. And let's see. Like that. See? I don't think there's any way to really cover that up. Let's see if they had a show on the back. I believe that's it, though. I believe that's it. Huh. I don't know why I thought that'd be harder than it was. Oh, I think those go back. Okay, so those get pushed back. Push those in the back there. So you have his feet, which are, I guess, resembling normal looking feet. And now let's see, and I guess I could do this. And he can stand up, and he kind of looks like a character from what the hell is that movie? Planet of the Apes. There we go. Looks like a Planet of the Apes character. So, fairly simple enough. I guess put them back, pop them back. Yeah, let's see if we. Cause I don't think I showed them transforming there, which I guess that would probably have been helpful. So I'm gonna do that. So you lift that part up there, the front. There's no elephant junk, so you don't worry about seeing any of that. And you flip that around back like this. See how that back there? It's like almost like a tail. Flip around like that. And you're gonna flip this back around. See? And put his 2 robot feet down like that. Okay. And then you're gonna pop these back up. See, like that. So you have his arms, and now I just gotta figure out how to flip his head back in. I believe, let's see if I can do this. Yeah, you just pop it open like that. Very simple. And you go like that. First you gotta turn this though. You gotta turn his head the other way, back around. I believe. If it's anything like the Seeker, you're gonna have to do that. And then like that. And then you just, there you go. He's back in robot mode. Optimus Primal. That was actually a lot simpler than I thought it was going to be. Still, in my opinion, not the most attractive looking figure. I guess if you're like I said, if you're into Beast War characters, he's probably cool looking. But as someone who doesn't really care for the Beast War franchise, I would never own this myself. And I won't own this because this is going to go right on eBay. Much like Bumblebee. So I don't collect Autobots. So I guess we'll put that back in here. See? You can see there like that. So I can kind of hang there. And if you want to display him, you can. See? With the Black Piranha, she's a spider inside there. So that's kind of cool. I will say, I mean, for someone not being a fan of the franchise, of the Beast War franchise or the toys themselves, it's not a bad toy, especially, I guess, if you like the series. You should like this. And I will also say it felt like it was made very well. Felt like it was made very well. Didn't feel like it's going to fall apart on you or anything like that, which is kind of nice. Put swords back in there. And we're going to put his instructions back in there. Let's close him back up. And we shall get him up on eBay, lickety split, as soon as possible. Alright, so there you go. Optimus Primal. War for Cybertron Kingdom series. Of course, you have Megatron as a dinosaur, and you have a Black Piranha, and she's a spider, and I forget the hell the name of one of them. One of them's like a cheetah, another one's a rat. This goofy stuff like that. But still, putting my dislike for the Beast War franchise aside, not a bad made toy. It felt really well made, transformed fairly simply, and I guess if I was, like I said, if I was a fan of the Beast War series, I would probably like it. I'd have to say both Bumblebee and Optimus Primal were neat figures. I think they're worth the money. Optimus Primal's $30, and I don't think you go wrong with that. You know, especially if you just plan on shelving them for a display piece. But he's not a bad price tag on him. And I would say if you're a fan of the Beast War franchise, pick him up. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Also, if you're also a fan of Bumblebee in the original classic G1 style, certainly get that. And for I think it's like $18, you can't go wrong with that. You can't go wrong with that at all. On that note, I'm going to end the show. Hope you all have a great rest of your weekend. And you know, if you happen to catch this at another time, hit the like and subscribe. If not, it's okay. I appreciate you giving me a chance. Mega Geen, I appreciate you hopping in. And I guess that's about it. Have a great day. God bless you. Take care.